what I cannot do. Tell me what I cannot do. Only your talent.
This is Connecting Lights with Africa, episode 2 with Buju, and yeah, he's.
Hey guys, what's popping? My name is Buju, and I'm here with Connecting Lights with Africa. Get me?
Yeah.
Enjoy this. It's going to be amazing.
No cap. Yeah. So, the first question: when did you start making music, and what inspired the name Buju?
Professionally or like when they actually
Like, when did you
start
actually start? Like from the get go?
So like I started singing or noticed that I could actually sing from like the age of 6 when I actually used to sing like a lot of like the bands, Maintain, Nice, and all these things. So I just used to, because I'd be singing in class and like my friend, her name was Sonia. In primary school, so she used to like call me the band. Because my name was Daniel, so like the band's name is that called Daniel. So she just used to wind that. But I got into just one at 11, and then I started actually like writing rhymes. You know, just dropping little bars here and there. You know, like getting to just one, everybody just really wanted to know like what can you do as a junior? You get me?
Yeah.
So like so like at that time I was really liking the concept of rap.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like rap was really a thing for me. I even got a name Drizzle. Like I was rolling with the name Drizzle at the time. So like I was always, writing down rhymes, just trying to just look at the best rhyme scheme, and people were feeling it. That was the crazy thing. Like from like just 1 to just 3, I was like going crazy at the school I was at the time. Then I switched schools. In like year 10, like SS1. And then I was still rapping, but this time it was more like on the low. You get me? And I joined the choir, like the school choir. So and the church choir too. So I was doing church choir stuff. I was doing school choir stuff. You feel me? Doing rehearsals and all that, And I actually now started paying attention to me. Actually, my guys started paying attention to my music. They started making me do like, freestyles. I think we recorded a song one time when I was in high school.
Wow.
But the song was just there. And it's just one of those cruise moments. And but they were all pointers like this music thing you can actually, but I never took it seriously. You feel me? That was just all cruise. I got into uni.
Yeah.
Then I dropped the whole music I did. I mean,
Wow.
you feel me? Like, I go into uni because like I get into uni, I see there's tons of these rappers and they're way better than I am.
So
I'm like, damn. Not even on a more discouraged level. I'm like, where do I want to start from with these ones? You feel me? And there's nothing I hate more than having to be competing or trying to prove myself more than I should. You feel me? I just like to do me. So like I just left music for the time being. Just tried to focus on school shit and studying computer science at the time.
Wow.
What uni was that?
Babcock.
Okay.
So like I was just going to uni, and it was 300 level when I was doing IT that the switch came. Because I was doing IT and all I was doing in the office was literally just listening to music on SoundCloud and But listening to artists on SoundCloud, the likes of Means, David Melly, Fashionor, those guys, Shanti, them guys.
I think you
used
find
ELO.
those artists
They really used to inspire me on a level of this guy is making some type of music. And I don't know how old this guy is, but like, damn, this is crazy. And I'm getting to hear it. So like it's more on I could actually make something like this. You feel me? But I didn't want to come back with the whole drizzle term, It was a past I needed to leave behind. So like I needed to start from fresh with what I really wanted to do. And so like I was listening to a lot of music at the time, dance hall, name it. So, I'm listening to reggae one time and I slam on Buju Banton. I mean, my mom used to sing me a lot of Buju Banton at the time. So like I go to actually search on the guy. She used to sing Destiny to me as a kid. Bro.
Wow.
So like it was crazy. So I went to check on him and I found out like his name is Anthony McMyer. he's like Buju was like a nickname given to like him by his mom. It's native Jamaican for breadfruit, but it's a name for chubby people. Like as a baby, he was chubby, so the mom used to call him Buju. Yeah, and then Banton was the name of his favorite DJ, so he kind of merged the two together. But what stuck out for me was Buju. Buju was, it described me so well in a way like this is something anybody can identify me, and whenever I say the name and I tell you the meaning, you automatically relate because like I'm Buju, I'm the chubby big guy that sings very well. You get me? And but I didn't just want to give it as Buju. At that point, I felt like I had understood something very crazy about myself and about my purpose. So I called it beauty underneath just understood. Do you understand? So like at that point, what I identified was the talent, which was beautiful to me. And then that very moment was when I understood it. I'm like, bro, this was a breaking for me. So like after then onwards, like immediately I got that coin, I just changed my Twitter, Buju to your ears, did everything. I started working with the ideology that like I was about to blow a fat kid or a chubby kid. You feel me? On the concept of a level whereby people didn't really expect it. Do you get me? A lot of people still tell me till today, like, I can't explain it. I can't understand it. To be honest, bro, 1000%.
Yeah. So what life challenges did you experience growing up? Like real life challenges?
There were a couple. Like
one that you can hold major to. This is a real life challenge. That fam, I need to like get me.
I think it was.
Change your mindset.
I think like
yeah.
I can't work with anybody.
Mad. Can't work with any man.
Like I can't work under anybody. Now this was why. Now I lived in Mowe, and my office was in Ikeja. Yeah, so I was always coming, and I'm supposed to be in the office by 8. I don't know if you've ever been to Mowe. Now there is no boss wanted to understand.
You have to walk.
Do you understand? It just made me understand, like, bro. Last time, like, if you're going to be this much of an asshole, I decide not to work for anybody. Yeah. So, like, bro, the cruise of everything was like, my office was like a stone throw from the shrine. So, like, usually in my breaks, I'll just go blow, listen to a lot of music. Like, listen to whatever is playing in the shrine. Like, everything is playing in the shrine. Like, bare Afrobeat, and, it inspired me on a different level. So, when I left that office, it was more like, yo, this is music and this is music only.
This is the time.
Do you feel me? So like that was one. And losing my mom, that really damaged me that year. But it's something I had to. It taught me something very crazy on like the importance of life and how to actually uphold it and enjoy it while it's there.
Yeah.
You feel me? On a level of like till now, like I don't think I'm very comfortable talking about my mom without having any any weird feeling. You feel me? That kind of level is on a transition level, on a level of I've understood life on a different concept entirely. Now, you get me? So like that one and leaving school. Oh my God, that was a decision I made that I didn't know I could make it. I left like the last time my last paper 400 level. Like I was supposed to come back and do another year, but I said no, I'm not doing it. And I didn't want to stay home. I didn't want to take a piss. So like I was on the road. There was anywhere there was like bro, anywhere there was a studio, I was there. Like I confidently tell you in like 2019, like 9 months, my parents didn't see me. Betting, like it was as easy as that because like I wasn't depending on them. So like you feel me? I was on a level of I needed to make a statement for myself. Do you get me? So like those decisions were really life changing for me because it just made me realize that, bro, like there was I swear, bro, like because there's some things that couldn't just come to me. I had to go out and get it, like in any way I could. You feel me?
So what lights you up in this new era of social consciousness in Africa? Like what lights you up in this new Black Lives Matter, the whole Africa consciousness? What ignites you?
I don't even know if Africa is as conscious yet.
Easy.
It's the truth, man.
You don't think Africa is conscious.
They are not as conscious.
Why not?
Because like there's so much that hasn't changed now. Like if it was conscious, it would be evident.
Yeah.
The concept Africa must unite is still very lacking because there's still so much disunity.
There's so much disunity.
Sure.
Even with ourselves.
You get me? So like,
it's crazy.
they are not as ignited and they are not as woke as they think or as they say they are. Do you feel me? Because there's still so much. I mean, imagine Bearman is in Nigeria caring about what's happening in America.
Exactly.
Bearman doesn't have food to eat tonight.
Do you get me? He doesn't have food to eat tonight. Like he's angry at
about
his
America.
neighbor, not because of anything, or because his neighbor is probably Igbo or Hausa.
Hausa, tribalist shit.
You get me?
Yeah.
He's not like he has put so much problem on himself, like than solutions itself. So you feel me? So like it's more like they are not woke. They're not as woke.
Even the new generation, not many are woke.
So for me, right now, what gives me joy, what lights me up is the music that's coming out.
Music.
Are you hearing? There's so many sounds out now.
So many sounds. Every time.
And like,
every time.
as in, as many as they are the bad ones, there's crazy ones too.
Trust.
So many good music out, and it's from my generation. So I'm feeling like this is on some crazy level. This is on some crazy shit. So like, this is the only thing that's keeping me, that's keeping me sane, because like I just feel like this might be the only way I might be able to push a cause later on or something. You feel me? Because like that's the only way some people can actually get to listen. Because you might not listen to me if I'm giving a sermon or a seminar.
Trust.
So like probably if I said it on my song, or if I said it in my show, get me? That kind of level. That kind of level. So like that's how it is, man.
Do you have a mentor?
Yeah, man. I don't even like to say I have a mentor. I just have someone I look up to, and I've been looking up to him since like 2013.
That's mentor. Is it that mentor as well?
Yeah, man.
A mentor.
Like, don't worry, he's my mentor, is my icon. I just look at him like.
Oh, is he?
Burna Boy.
Burna Boy. Oh, Burna Boy.
You are Burna.
Okay.
Music being a weapon.
Last thing.
Just as the king of Afrobeat, Fela Kuti, expressly stated, what does your music stand for?
Love, light, confidence.
Right.
On a different level, bro. I just want to make everybody feel good. And there's so much suffering in the world. Like, what hasn't Fela said? What hasn't Burna said?
Yeah.
People still don't want to
listen. They are deaf to the old.
People still don't want to listen. But we're still going to tell you.
Yeah.
Because there's still music like that. There's still tons of songs like that. But like, I'm here to make you feel good.
Greatness only.
That's the power. That's the weapon.
Greatness only.
So do you think the black community has a huge impact in the music industry?
Of course. Very. Like, we've influenced so much cultures in the industry. Like, on the different notes. Like, the best of the people of every genre were black people. Literally, almost. Like, if we decided to do it, we're going to do it exceptionally well.
First.
You get me? So, like, black culture has influenced so much, and if we like it, it's going to be major. You get me? So, as much as I'm concerned, I know that they've influenced so much. We've influenced so much.
What has the year 2020 impacted in your music journey? Like streaming and creativity work? Whatever.
To be honest, 2020 is my best and my worst year so far. Easily.
How's your best year?
2020 was the year I got to meet Burna Boy. 2020 was the year I recorded with Burna Boy. 2020 was the year he signed. 2020 was the year, my Spotify numbers were like, like the hell. The numbers were stupid. Apple Music was on oh damn. Like it was 2020 was going so amazing. And March came. Like we're supposed to go on tour.
So
Then March came. And Corona came. Everything came, bro. Everything shut down.
Ups and downs, isn't it?
Life is ups and downs.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I haven't seen the end of 2020, but like, no, so. No, so, because like, I can't even think of it that way, bro. Because like, whoa.
Your fans expect new projects, collaborations coming up anytime soon.
Of course, definitely.
I was hearing some new tunes.
Trust me, new jams.
They are going to be mad when those things come out. Like, those are some next level music.
Oh God, like, like,
I'm looking forward to it.
New management, new everything. So like,
new levels.
Oh God.
New era.
Yeah.
To be honest.
Greatness only.
It's coming.
What do you take pride in as an African youth? What do you take pride in as an African youth?
Our style.
What's your pride being
our confidence?
Everything.
You know, like, there's just always... It's way crazier when, like, I hear the person is African.
Yeah, it's an African man.
It makes it just feel so much better. Like, even when you're playing game, like,
you're trying to be black.
You rather pick a black guy because you feel he's stronger. Because you just it's just there. It's just there, bro. You get me? So like, I'm proud of everything. That's everything about the Nigerian youth or the African youth. You know, inspires me differently.
So what would you change if you were to be the president of Nigeria for a day? Just one thing.
For a day,
just for a day. Like, you have the opportunity to
be of Nigeria.
Just one thing. Just one thing I could change.
Yeah,
you just have a day.
A day that can change people's lives.
A day that's going to change the whole narrative, everything.
People. It's a day. Yeah, it's a deep question, my brother. It'll be
Now it's up to a generation that knows how to slap each other's heads and say, "What are you doing? You're messing. You're messing up.
You're messing up now. Stay woke."
Do you understand? Like, what I know about my generation is easy to clear each other. I will let you know as it's going. I'll let you know as it's going.
What is your state of origin and your best native food?
I'm from Okwabum, and my best native food is Ikpan Kukwo. It's crazy. It's like,
say it again.
You guys cannot know it.
Ikpan
Kukwo. I don't know how to spell it. I'll ask my mom. But it's sexy. It's so nice. It's so nice.
I don't know.
Yeah, on God.
On God.
For real though,
like,
it's amazing.
On social impact?
Social impact.
What's your view on social impact?
Well, I don't know. Like, these days, I've gotten to understand. I have the belief that people look at me to portray some kind of thing or to have some kind of impact in some way, my way. Like now, I can't say things I'd usually say out of the blue based on, say, someone believes his kid somewhere, some guy somewhere will act on that same ginger. Do you get me? Everybody, if you have, especially if you're a socialite and people actually, listen to you or rate you or move with you on a certain level, social impact is inevitable. Like, you just feel like some people look at you to almost live, which is not even supposed to be. Do you understand? Like, some guys say, I like smoking. Why? Because Mr. Khalifa does it. Because Burna Boy does it. Do you get me?
You have someone you look up to.
You feel me? Yeah. On that kind of level.
Yeah.
So like, it's always been the impact Fela has on a lot of artists still. It's all there. It's all part of it. Like now, and there's also perks of it because like, the people misunderstand you a lot. Like the other day it was Twitter and there was a guy. He wasn't my guy. That was the problem. The problem was it's not like he was my guy. Like, let me just tell you, like on a level of the guy made a diss track for me, and I went to respond to him privately.
Okay.
Like if you are a rapper that has mind, if you diss somebody, you should be able to take a cut back. I mean, it's only right. But I didn't do it publicly because like Do you feel me? But as in doing it privately, he takes screenshots and put it up on Twitter, like
So he made it
all
public
that.
himself.
He made it public, like I went to just diss him for no reason. People didn't see the diss track, and even forgot about the diss track. They were not like, why you saying this to somebody? And they're thinking I'm just saying it for free. No, that's not me. I cannot want you if you know want me. Or I cannot push you if you not push me.
Nice. Trust me, that's the energy.
Like, there's no, and people make it look like a bad thing. You know, I could make a slight joke, slight comment, anything that I would say before, or I could say like when I wasn't really making music or popping, and people would just let it slide or laugh about it. But these days, like, you're not supposed to say that. That's awful. Cool and calm, but it's all social impact. So I'm adjusting, man. I just, I really can't live my life for you, but like, I'll do to the best I can. I love you guys, that's why.
So what's on the street for new generations, creatives and talent? Like, what's on the street?
I just think you guys should stay purposeful. Have a purpose. Like, whatever it is, like, just make sure there's something that's driving you. My best friend said something like, whatever you do, just make sure you don't fall asleep in your life. Like, just stay awake. Whatever keeps you awake.
Stay woke.
Yeah. Whatever keeps you awake on the level of, if you wake up in the morning, just make sure like there's something keeping you awake, not like you're asleep on yourself. There's something that's like,
it has to be a drive.
You understand? That's the piece. You just have to be purposeful, man. Hey guys, my name is Buju, and I'm made in Africa. It's one love.